The setting of the opera by Gilbert was the House of Lords, in its own way romantic and as far removed from the real world as fairyland. The fairy queen set against the Lord Chancellor, and the chorus of fairies would fall in love with a chorus of peers. Introduce an Arcadian shepherdess and her shepherd lover, and you get the rustic and romantic note that the plot would broadly complete.
We have a young lady, a beautiful young lady, who is a ward of court. That means someone who is under the control and jurisdiction of the Court of Chancery. And the Court of Chancery in those days, it probably still is today, is ruled over by the Lord Chancellor, who is the head of the English judicial system. And he and his colleagues in the House of Lords unashamedly lust after this young lady. Our Phyllis, young Jessie Copper, has the most wonderful voice you have ever heard. She really is absolutely magic.
Iolanthe is a particular pleasure for me because it was the very first Gilbert and Sullivan opera I did, I think about 45 years ago, when I was in the chorus of fairies in school. I've done it a couple of times since, and I'm playing Lord Mount Ararat in this one of the bumbling old peers, and I've had to put on a lot of weight especially to look bumbling. I've been involved with Milborne Port Opera now for over 20 years. It is an awful lot of fun, and I think we put on some good shows, but principally it's a very good social club. We enjoy ourselves enormously on a Thursday night in rehearsal.
I play the Fairy Queen. She is one of a line of Gilbert's old bags, we always call them. So she is large, and he's very mean to ladies of a certain age. The Fairy Queen is no exception. For example, she has very charming lines about curling inside a buttercup and nestling in a nutshell, and when you see me, it's patently obvious that she can't do that in a million years, but that's the joke. Indeed, our fairies, they're not what the archetypal fairy, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, well, it's good to break the mould.
Anyway, so of course, we all have to be marvellous actresses to convey these lithe, young, gorgeous people. Indeed, the plot of Gilbert is that fairies never grow old.
We're always looking for people who are enthusiastic to sing and act.
How good do people have to be to come along and sing for the Milborne Port Opera?
Well, as long as you can hold the tune and you don't knock over the furniture, as they say, that's fine. Generally speaking, most people can sing. You don't have to be able to read music. It's a help, but you don't have to be able to do it. Lots of our members still can't read music. We get plenty of opportunity to practice these things through the winter months. So at the end of the day, you ought to be able to produce a decent sound. But no, we're always delighted to see anyone, particularly young.
Particularly young. So any age, ranging from 16 upwards?
Absolutely,
or
yes. I mean, sort of 17 upwards really is great.